Hey, my name is Manny from Boniface Ayers Mazda. Today I want to show you the all-new 2021 CX-30 Premium Edition. Come on, let's go for a ride. When Mazda designed the CX-30, they wanted to do the next step. They wanted to take Mazda to even be a little more premium brand. One of the things that surprises a lot of people about the CX-30 is how quiet it is. Driving in the cabin of a CX-30, whether you're going over train tracks, potholes, anything like that, it's really quiet. You don't hear a lot of road noise. You turn the radio on a little bit. The CX-30 comes in the premium, it comes with the Bose speakers. Even the normal speakers that come on the system are fine. And it drowns out literally every noise outside of the car. And all you can hear is just your music. Even just talking to the cabin passengers in the cabin, whether they're in the front seat or back seat, you can just hear everyone very well. Don't have to yell. So one thing on the Mazda lineup and one thing on the Mazda design is they don't use a CVT transmission. They use a straight gear transmission. That way the vehicle actually is more responsive. You know, you press on the accelerator, the vehicle will actually move how you want it to and how it's designed to. Also, I mean, another cool thing about Mazda is safety. You don't have to pay to get safety features. Like, all of our vehicles come standard with every safety feature. You know, so you have the blind spot monitoring system. So if somebody's in your blind spot, the vehicle is going to light up in the upper outside corner of your mirror. And then if you put your turn signal on for that lane, the vehicle will beep to give you an additional warning. Not only that, but the vehicle is also equipped with what's called Mazda Radar Cruise Control. That Radar Cruise Control is also going to be equipped and similar to the advanced braking support system. You know, so it does two things. One thing it's going to do for you is, say you're driving down the road and somebody cuts out in front of you, the vehicle's going to brake to prevent that accident or reduce the damage. It also picks up pedestrians as well. Another thing is, so say you're on the highway and you're doing 70 miles on the highway and a vehicle gets in front of you doing less than that, the vehicle is going to slow down to maintain a safe distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. Mazda and our entire lineup, especially the CX-30, they're equipped with the latest safety features and they're very safe vehicles also. If you look down here, it has a sport mode and off. That's it. You know, Mazda, they believe that as you're driving your vehicle, you should be getting the best fuel economy as well as the best performance. When you stop your vehicle, that shouldn't have to shut off in order to maintain great fuel economy. They don't believe in doing those gimmicks, you know, in order to give you best fuel economy. They believe best fuel economy and best performance at all times, no matter what. Now, you do have the sport mode. The sport mode, like I mentioned, is going to hold the vehicle in gear and it shifts at a higher RPM. Most of my customers, they don't ever really feel the need to use sport mode because driving the vehicle, if you, like I said, you know, it's not a CVT, so if you step on that accelerator, the vehicle's going to move. You know, it doesn't need to necessarily be in it, but some people like it. You know, say they want to drag race or something like that, they have that option too. Touching on the versatility of the CX-30, you know, the rear seats fold. You got the 60/40 rear seat fold, you know, so you can fold one side down. It allows you to, you know, store more things. Also, it has a special design roof rail system where you can have store things on top, you know, whether it be a surfboard or kayak. Those are really big down here. Also, you can add a hitch on this. Nothing big, but, you know, like a quarter or inch and a quarter. I forget the exact size. hitch it is. But you can add a hitch if you want to tow something, or even you want to put your bikes on the back. It's just such a versatile vehicle in all those aspects. Another really cool thing is on the CX-30 is it's available in both turbo and non-turbo. Some people like the turbo because they like to have a little more need for speed, so it's cool to, being able to have it if you want to have that extra need for speed, or if you don't, that's really cool that Mazda offers the CX-30 in both turbo and non-turbo. The CX-30 that we're driving is the premium. The CX-30 non-turbo is going to be, the horsepower is going to be 187 horsepower. You're going to get about 29 miles per gallon is what the sticker says, but I've had customers say that they're able to average more than that. And if you were to go with a turbo, if you use regular gas on the turbo, it's 227 horsepower. Premium will get you 250 horsepower. And then the gas mileage on that is going to be about 27 miles per gallon. But then again, like I said, I've had customers say that they've been able to get a little better gas mileage than that, and I think part of that is just because of where we live in Florida. Everything's flat. You don't have to, go up hills or anything like that. The CX-30, it kind of attracts all types of buyers. So I've had customers come from a Honda CR-V or a vehicle of that size, which would be the Mazda CX-5, come from that size of vehicle and get into something like this. I've had customers come from, say, like a Toyota Prius or a Mazda 3. So it really attracts all types of buyers because it's the perfect size. You still have the storage space if you need it. It still sits up off the ground because it's considered a crossover SUV, so it's easy to slide in and out, so it's just the perfect size vehicle, and it has so many, it's a very versatile vehicle. Another cool thing about the new Mazdas for 2021, also in 2020 when the CX-30 first came out, is it's what's called connected services. The connected services is you download an app on your phone called My Mazda, and then you pair your phone to the car, and then you're able to remote start your car from anywhere. You're able to lock your doors, unlock your doors. It'll show you your fuel level, tire pressure level. It sends you recalls. If there's any recalls on the car, it'll send you a notification for that. The My Mazda app truly is pretty amazing, just because you have all those access and all those features from the touch of your phone. The Mazda warranty is going to be 3-year, 36 bumper to bumper. That's going to cover, everything on the vehicle. Also, you're going to have a 5-year, 60,000 powertrain. So anything powertrain related is going to be covered by the manufacturer for 5 years, 60,000 miles. Then on top of that, you're going to get our warranty forever when you buy a vehicle from Boniface Hires. Warranty forever is going to cover, it basically mirrors the 5-year, 60,000 powertrain, but it's going to extend beyond that. And it's going to be as long as you own the vehicle. There's no mile limit, no time limit. It's definitely a great peace of mind to have when buying a vehicle, especially if you decide to keep it for any length of time. Also, it's guaranteed throughout the entire United States. So, yes, we're located here in Melbourne, Florida, but say you decide to move out of the state or out of the area, warranty forever goes with you wherever you are. Another cool thing about buying your vehicle from Boniface Hires Mazda and just getting it serviced at our service department is we're home to one of the #1 Mazda technicians in the world. He gets calls from Mazda, and how to diagnose. Other Mazda dealerships send him vehicles to diagnose. He truly has been working for Mazda, I think, almost 40 years, something like that. I mean, he just knows everything about Mazdas. That's the only car he's ever worked for, only brand he's ever worked for. He's the #1 Mazda technician and has awards for it as well. So like Mazda doesn't have a luxury brand. You know, Mazda's Mazda. You know, you have Toyota has Lexus, Honda has Acura, Nissan has Infiniti. There's no luxury brand above Mazda. You know, so one thing that they're really trying to do is give you the quality of a luxury vehicle to compete with your Infinitis, your Lexus, your BMW, those type of vehicles, but closer to the price to compete also with a Toyota, a Honda, Nissan. You know, like I said, that's why everything's soft touch material. There's not a lot of plasticky things anywhere. You know, so you really are getting the best value when you look at buying a Mazda. And I think the CX-30 actually epitomizes it. I think they hit the nail on the head, you know, when they designed the CX-30, just to give you that luxury feel and not break your bank, you know, and get the best bang for your buck and value. Today, everybody's shopping online, you know, looking for a vehicle. The days of coming to a car dealership, spending all day trying to figure out what car you want to look at, what car you want to buy, nobody really does that anymore. Everybody's looking online. They're reading reviews from everybody. You know, they're seeing what the car looks like before they come. They kind of narrow it down to like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, and then they come out and actually look at the car, because you still want to look at the car. You still want to touch the car, feel it, see how it drives. You know, reviews can only take you so far. But, you know, one website that really highly rates the CX-30 as well as the entire Mazda lineup is Consumer Reports. I believe Consumer Reports is fairly reliable when it comes to the information that they provide. You know, I use it when I go shopping for a refrigerator or a TV or anything like that. You know, even robot vacuums, you know, everybody uses Consumer Reports because they're very reliable. Also, Car and Driver, you know, is another good website that reviews Mazda and the CX-30 well. Not only that, but Mazda USA. You go to MazdaUSA.com and it'll show you, you're able to look at a digital brochure. They can even mail you a brochure if I'm not mistaken. Or if you want a print brochure, swing by Boniface Ayers Mazda. We can give you one. But then it just breaks down all the information on the car, shows you all the different trim levels. The brochure also walks you through the design, the concept, the thought process that went through Mazda's mind as they were designing it, you know, because sometimes that's good information to know, you know, what really drove Mazda to design the vehicle. Thanks for riding along on our journey on the CX-30. If you have any questions, want to stop by, take it for a test drive, my number's right listed below. Come see me, Manny, at Boniface Ayers Mazda.